Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn how to use a brand new tool in the Photoshop CC 2024 software, which is the AI-powered generative fill, and we're going to learn how to use it to make your product picture from Society6 and Redbubble actually stand a lot better in a social media post than when you use them just as is. That's one of the most common mistakes that most person that is new to selling on print on demand makes, is when they get the message that they have to promote their work to sell. They're like, oh great, I'll just take the product picture from Society6 or Redbubble and just dump them in Instagram and easy peasy, it's done. The problem is with that approach is that everybody can do it. Everybody has access to the exact same mockups. The only thing that changed is the art on them. And that does not stand out in feeds. In fact, if you go to scroll down feed like hashtag Redbubble or hashtag Society6, you will see the same old mockup come over and over and over again. And that doesn't inspire people. Instagram is the place where you want to create content that get noticed, that is different and inspire people. Now, after a while, you learn through the trial and error and you start making your own mockups. You have the option of using paid or free PSD mockup that you find online, and edit these with your artwork and change the color so that it resonates more with your branding, which is a great solution if you ask me. The other option that you have is to take the picture from Society6 or Redbubble, remove the background and make a composite, or using a stock photo or background that you found somewhere online that you can use copyright free, I will add. Do not take pictures that you're not allowed to use. And the third option until now was buy your own product, stage them into a photo shoot and display them on the website. I have done all three of them. All of them work. But now, thanks to AI, there is a brand new solution, possibility, option actually, where you take your Society6 picture, remove the background, and then play around with the AI to just generate an entire new background. It's a lot quicker and you can tweak it exactly how you want to suit your brand. So I will show you how to do it in a very quick video. I could go on for hours and hours about this because there is a lot of things that you can do with the generative fill tool in Photoshop, but we're going to keep it short and sweet and just show you how to remove the background for now. I probably will make another video to show you how to add elements later on, because there is really a lot of potential with it. But for now, let's dive in. Let's go. First thing is you need to open Photoshop 2024, and that's very important. You absolutely need this version. It does not work with the earlier version, because Adobe Photoshop 2024 is the first one that includes the generative fill tool. I tried to record a previous version that didn't go well. The sound was all funky, so I'm going to do it again. I chose this pillow from Society6 and I'm going to open this file and show you what we're going to do. So the first step when you have this picture is remove the background. So for this image, I chose one of my product artwork that has a dark background so that we can do it easily. Otherwise, we would have spent a lot of time tweaking the mask to make visible some areas that Photoshop might have chopped away with the background. It happens a lot with products with a light background. But this one, no worry, we're good. We have a mask there. That's what happened. When you remove a background, it masks all the area that you don't want to see. In this case, the boring gray background that is the default on most products on Society6. What I want to do to be able to work with generative fill, I need to have a transparent background and nothing else. So I'm going to create a new layer that is transparent, and then press Shift and select both. So both my layers are selected, and I'm going to merge them, merge layers. So on Mac, you just do Shift Command E, and that will merge them, but not everybody has Mac, so I showed you the old-fashioned way. Now, as you can see here, my pillow is filling my whole canvas, and that's not going to leave me a lot of space to play with when it comes to creating AI generated background. So I'm just going to make the size of this canvas a bit bigger. So canvas size, image canvas size. And as you can see, Society6 picture are a default 700 pixel by 700 pixel. It's work well on their website, not so great if you want to make content for Instagram. So I'm going to increase it to 900 so that my pillow is still big enough, but there is still something to work with around it. And I don't like having the pillow stand like this right smack in the middle. That makes it a bit too much product catalogy. I'm just going to lower it a bit. Yeah, so that I have something to work with. Since it's a throw pillow, I could put it either on a sofa or a bed. You know what, I'm going to put it on a bed like I did before this video. So I'm going to use the magic wand tool and click on the background, and as you can see, it selects the whole background around my cushion, and that's exactly what I want. Now here you have the generative fill, and there you can type whatever you want to generate content. So since it's a pillow, I think I'm going to place it on a bed, and for me, white, blue and gold, this kind of color palette feels very coastal. So I'm going to just put coastal, white and blue bedroom. Sorry about the noise, my dog decided to scratch. I've been trying to make this video the whole morning. I think it's been 3 hours so far, between the noise, the doorbell ringing, the internet connection failing, and when I finally got a video, the sound not being great, I have to restart again. So bear with me. So coastal, white and blue bedroom, and I'm going to click generate. That part can take a bit of time. You absolutely need an internet connection for that. And it will generate 3 images at the time. Now, the more you add in your prompt, the more the AI has to work with. So here we go. There it put a gigantic pillow on a tiny bed with some weird art in the background. I'm not too crazy about it. And that's the problem with AI. You don't have much of a choice. It interprets your prompt and generates content based on that. And since it's a machine, it doesn't quite understand proportions that well yet. Maybe in the future, once AI will be better trained, it will work better. You know, right now AI is as bad as it's gonna get. It's going to get better and better and better. It's here to stay. So yeah, you're going to have funky results like this, and it's kind of hilarious at times. So anyway, this one I'm going to delete right away, because Photoshop actually recommends that you delete the version you do not like or don't plan on using to make the file size smaller. Okay, here it felt the need to add a gray border to my pillow. Not a huge fan. Bye-bye. This one, it's actually not that bad. it has a bit of a border, but yeah, it's doable. I mean, for now I'll keep it, because anyway, now if I delete this one, it's going to delete my whole prompt, and I don't want that because I don't want to type it over and over again. So I'm going to keep this one even though I'm not crazy about it, and I'm just going to click generate, and it's going to generate a whole 3 new pictures still on the same prompt. And you can do that over and over and over again. You can actually spend hours doing that if you want, if you're very nitpicky. Yeah, again, the big pillow, and it has a bit of a border, but in this case it's less, it bothers me less, because what it did is actually took a picture that was pretty much a flat lay, a very flat picture of a cushion, and tried to give it a bit of 3D dimension by adding that bit that could easily be the back of the cushion to make it work with the perspective of the whole bed. So what the AI is doing is taking what you give him and try to make it work with the background it's generating. Here I said bedroom, and it assumed that since this part clearly looks like a pillow, it must be a pillow, so it must go on a bed. I didn't even have to put bedroom, and that way it also gives me all the decor that goes around the bed. So this one, not so bad. This one, the thumbnail looks promising. It has that border again, but it's not that bad because it actually made a border on the back pillow as well. But it's not my favorite. I don't want to have a gray border added like this all around my beautiful pillow, and doesn't work for me. That's the first one, and that's the other one. Yeah, this one doesn't work at all. It feels like the background is cartoony, hand drawn, kind of. It's not a photo. It doesn't feel like a photo. So I'm going to remove that as well. And remember the first one I hated? I still hate it. So I'm going to remove that as well. And I'm going to keep this one, which is not bad. But I want to see a few more versions of it. Again, the prompt is still saved. So generate. Let's wait a few seconds for it to really do its magic and see what it comes up with. Oh, okay. Yeah, I find the placement of the back pillow a bit funny, but and the perspective, yeah, there's something a bit off about this one. I think I can safely kiss it goodbye. This one, I don't know what the the headboard is, basket. Yeah, sometimes it comes up with results that you wonder what the hell. And delete. This one, not so bad. Definitely not bad at all. So I can go on and on, but you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, it seems to be giving me single beds, and I don't like that as such. So what I will do is I group these. That's my first group, and I'm going to make a copy of that first group. Command J, group copy. And in this one, I'm going to delete. And yeah, actually no. If I do that, yeah, you know what? I'll do it anyway. Adjustment. Canvas size. I'll make 1200 by 1200 pixels. Yeah, and see, the AI tool only worked on that first dimension, not the other one. So I'm going to, and that's this one. So I'm going to make that invisible. Now I have only my pillow. And I'm going to duplicate that pillow. So Command J. Now I have two pillows. And I'm going to move them around. So there. And all the other ones. So they're side by side. That's funny, do both eye like this. Okay, and I'm going to put them all lower. And I want them on the same layer, so I'm going to merge. There. Okay. I don't, this group I didn't like. So now I'm going to select the background again. And I'm going to use the same prompt. Coastal. Coastal white and blue bedroom. And generate, and it should interpret that as a double bed. Now it sees two pillows, so it's going to think, okay, big bed. It takes a bit of, and bingo. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move this. Oh, it's giving me more color as well. So yeah, as I said, see, it immediately interpreted that as big bed and giving me two pillows. This one is not the best. This one makes absolutely no sense, so I'm just going to just delete it. Now we have levitating pillow that are not placed on beds. Okay, so I think that because it's two beds, now it struggles with the idea of a bed or a bedroom. So I'm going to just put bed instead. Blue bed in bedroom. Generate. And as you can see here, it felt the need to add that gray border again. It seems to be, it's probably the AI's way to just give a bit more dimensions to do the product mockup. Ah, okay, not the best. But at least it's on a bed this time. So I'm not going to complain. I'm going to delete this one though. Ah, there you go. Now we finally have a bed. It's not the perfect bed. It's not ideal, but it's a bed. Good. I'm going to just keep that for now. This one, not so bad. So yeah, there it added that gray again to make the pillow feel like it's a bit more 3D compared to just that very flat image, which is not bad. And okay, this one I delete because that those floating pillows, and that one we established didn't work. So now I have these two with coastal white and blue bed in bedroom. That seems to work, but I want to just generate one more. And as you see, it always gives you tip while it's generating, so that you get tips on getting better at generating content with the AI tool. There you go. No, no, no. Ah, that one is good. That one is not bad. I actually like the two eyes. It looks like the bed is staring at you, but yeah, why not? This one, no, absolutely not. It has that awful 80s rejects printed bed sheets in the background. We're going to remove that right away. I'm going to, you know, just for the sake of it, this one is actually, I don't like it. I'm going to generate it once more and then we're going to stop, because otherwise this video is going to get entirely too long. The whole idea of this video was to show you guys how to use the tool, and once you know how to use it, you can play to your heart's content and waste a few hours of your time generating content. It's actually a fun way to kill time, I would say, more than, you know, playing boring video games. You can actually just generate content in your spare time, you know, on the low energy thing. So yeah, sometimes the internet is a bit slow, so it takes time to generate new content, and that is a bit annoying, and I've been dealing with that the whole morning. Yes, finally. So here there is again that gray border. I don't know why it keeps adding that. It's a bit annoying because I actually like the bed, but I don't like this. I could maybe later try to edit that out, but in the end I don't want to spend more time creating content for my social media than actually creating content that I can sell. So I might chunk it. This one actually not bad, except this weird bird up there. It's distracting from the content. And the headboard, this one is definitely not it. You know what? I think the two winners were either this one or this one. I kind of like this one better. It feels a bit more natural. But you know what? I'm just going to generate one more and then we're done, just for the sake of it. You don't want your AI generative content to feel too catalogy too. You know, like those old school catalog picture in the mailing catalog that you would get at home in the 80s and 90s. You want something that looks a bit more, I don't know, fun. Which this is not. This one definitely not. Yeah, no, seriously, sometimes the AI really struggle. Okay, you know what? Just for the sake of this video, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to save a copy, and yeah, now my computer is, yeah. So Society6 default when you download the picture is WebP, so that it prevents you from re-uploading it somewhere else. Probably kind of protection to protect the artists, to be fair. It's the only website that seems to be doing it, but there's a way around it. It's when you save a copy, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to first turquoise and gold eye pillow in bedroom. Okay, and I'm going to save it to, no, I'm going to leave it in my download, that way I can compare the two. Okay, and I'm going to save it as a JPEG, which makes it shareable. I can upload it again on social media. It's not going to be a problem. And save. Okay. Now let's say I want to go back later to that AI generative file and continue generating, not today, maybe in a couple of days, weeks or whatnot, since I have all the work that is already done. I don't want to delete that file and never use it again. So save as. It's a large document format, and I'm going to keep the name as is, like I'm not going to change it, and I'm going to save it. Yeah, no, download is fine, and I'm going to save it as a PSB file. That way I know it's an AI, and save. That way all those layers, all those groups are there, and I can go back later and generate some more, edit some more, tweak some more, add stuff to it. So there it is, and you can really do it with any of the product picture on any website actually. Wherever you have a shop, it works with Redbubble, it works with Society6. You just remove the background. The big thing is you want to have a blank background, remove it, and then add your own new background. So now I have saved that, I'm going to delete, and I'm going just to show you one more thing. Why it's important to just have balance in the content you create for social media. It's very important. Instagram, yeah. Instagram is going to load, because now that you have discovered AI, you would like, you know, maybe you're like, oh great, I'm going to use AI for everything. I strongly discourage you from doing that. If you want to build a presence and a brand on social media, you want, oh my god, okay, everything takes time today. I don't know, seriously, the internet is slow. I've struggled the whole morning to create content. I've been waiting weeks to have the flat for myself with no noise at home to be able to record that video in the first place, and now it's like, yeah, this video has been hard work, people. Okay, so this is my Instagram, home scene home. By the way, my name is Cynthia, and I've been creating illustration and patterns for about 6 or 7 years now, so I learned quite a lot along the way. So here is my feed right now. And as you can see, it's a mix of everything. So this first one is a mock-up. It's a PSD file that you can edit to create your own mock-up. So I add the whole image was blank, and I added the pink pattern to the gift wrap. The ribbon has another of my pattern on it. Basically, you can edit every part of it. There are some great free ones. This one was a free one from Createy, and there are some that you have to buy. And once in a while, I would encourage you to actually purchase a PSD mockup, because it's going to greatly limit the amount of people that will have the same thing. With free content that you find online anywhere, be it a stock photo, be it the shop mockup from your shop, or free PSD mockup, you're going to take the risk that everybody is going to use the same stuff. Free is great, but not always. Okay, this one is actually in my living room right now. I found a small company that prints pillow cover for me locally, so it doesn't come from Society6 or Redbubble, but it's a pattern I sell there. The idea is that ultimately it doesn't matter where I sell. I have several POD shops, and I keep adding some, and some of them have shut down over the year. I might leave some at one point or another. What I am ultimately selling is not the pillow, it's the art. And what I want people to understand and know is that I am a surface pattern designer. I create design that you can print on products. It doesn't matter where. So what I'm showcasing here is how my work looks on real products. There you go, that's another way to go. This one is another mock-up. This one is a paid mock-up from Createy, where I'm showcasing an entire collection. It's on my website as well, and it doesn't show you just one product. It shows you a wide variety of products, fabrics, blankets, wallpaper, throw pillows, carpets, and how it can all work together as a collection. how you can make a theme. This one is called Tiger Safari. And I shared it again recently because Pantone has announced their 2024 color of the year, which is peach fuzz. So since there is some peach fuzz in this collection, it's a perfect occasion for me to reshare it. And this one is, again, I printed that sticker at home on my home printer. It's one of my mandala design. This is another mock-up. Do not ever, ever, ever forget to share your original art. It's very important. You want to show a wide range of your skills, your aesthetic. So share your art as is. Add your signature, add a watermark, add something, but share it. You cannot just have product picture all the time. People want to see a whole range of you, who you are as an artist, and ultimately never lose sight of the fact that your art and yourself are the actual product that you're selling. This is an AI generated background with a tea towel mock-up. So again, that's works here, but that's because there's only one AI file every now and then. If I were to post only AI file, like this one is an AI file as well, it would look a bit artificial, to be fair, because once you know, you know. AI has a very distinctive feel to it. There is always something in an AI file that, if you look at it long enough, feels off. And when somebody looks at it for 1 second, okay, fine. But the more they look at such file, the more they will notice. Like, for example, there is that weird seam here, and the fact that this pillow, I don't know, it doesn't sit right. It sits okay, but imagine seeing an entire feed of that with pillows that are floating around and colors that feels quite polished, I would say. There is not much texture happening in AI. Every now and then it's okay, I cannot say it enough, it's okay to share product from your shop as is if it works with your brand and if it's just an occasional thing. Here I've shared Society6 credenza because the mid-century design of the credenza works very well with the mid-century Art Deco-ish aesthetic of my pattern. So it works as a whole. And because the feeds are not completely saturated with shop products straight from my shop, it kind of works. So the idea is that you want to have balance, just have different things going on. This one, for example, is what you would call a composite. The background is a stock photo that is free to use from Unsplash. So it was a white background with those little gifts. And there was that white space here where you can put whatever you want. It was actually probably even designed to be used as a composite by the creator that made it available on Unsplash. What I did is remove the background of Society6 greeting card and just pasted it into that image, added some shadows so that it works together. So that is another great option to make. And last but not least, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, you want to buy your own products from time to time. No matter where you live, make it part of your budget. Skip the paid ads on Instagram. Skip the sponsored campaign or whatever. Instead, put that money in actually buying your product. I live in India, and some of the product from Society6 actually ship from places where there is no custom duty Levid. Sorry, English is not my first language, so at time it's weird. So anyway, yeah, there is no custom involved in a lot of products. This water bottle was actually shipped from South Korea to Mumbai, and I never had to pay custom duty on it. I just waited for a sale on Society6 to buy it so that I could recover my shipping cost. And in the end, that is much better money spent as part of a marketing budget than paying for ads on Instagram. Why? Because you can use this one over and over again in different photo shoots. You can make new pictures all the time, and you get to use it in your daily life. So if somebody, for example, at the pool or at the gym sees you, oh hey, that's a cool bottle, where did you get it? That strikes, that's an opportunity to strike a conversation around what you do, which you could not do otherwise. So hey, I'm an artist, I'm a surface designer, and I make design and pattern that look great on products. This is, look how it looks on a water bottle, how it looks on a phone case, and that gives an opportunity to people to see your art in the flesh. So do not underestimate the power of buying your own products from your shop. Most of them ship worldwide, and just make it fit into your budget. That's, every business will have some cost incurred. One of them should be buying your product to run a marketing campaign. So on this note, I'm going to stop and remind you that you can follow me on Instagram, HomeSceneHome. You can also follow me on my website, homescenehome.com. I have a blog there, I showcase my collection, and I have all my shops linked in one spot. So please do follow me. Plus, I'm a very friendly artist, and I usually reply to comments if they're nice. I ignore the troll, so if you're here to say something ugly, don't expect an answer. But otherwise, I enjoy interacting with my audience, be it in comments or in DM, as long as it doesn't get too personal. But yeah, I'm here to chat with you guys. I like to connect with people, and that is the main reason I do art. Until then, I'm going to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because I have no idea if I'll be able to make another video until then, because there's a school break coming, and that means my home will be noisy again, with no possibility for me to make video content until probably January. So enjoy the holidays, guys, and see you in 2024. Bye!